Welcome back. In this video, we're going to be looking at profiling your clients to understand their communication style. Why is this important, you may ask? Research conducted by Advisor Impact out of the UK found that your communication style as an advisor was the single biggest factor in determining whether a client was engaged with you or not. They also found that while loyalty and satisfaction will always be important, it's the level of engagement that the client has that determines whether they'll refer people to your service or not. The long and short of it is, communication styles matter if you want to engage your clients and reap the rewards for your business. The DNA behaviour process for understanding your client's communication preferences is called Communication DNA. It highlights your communication strengths, your preferences in receiving communication, and how you learn in the most effective way. The profiling process for a client takes only 3 to 4 minutes to complete, and the report provides all this information on one page. It's brilliant for time-poor advisors. So let's look at the 4 styles. The first style we call goal setter. This style likes to understand the big picture in any situation. They prefer you to get to the point, and they want to understand the bottom line impact of your advice. They like to discuss the various options that you present. The second style we call lifestyle. These people are highly enthusiastic, enjoy a relaxed and fun environment. They like a high level of conversation and openly express their views. They're intuitive learners and they love graphs and pictures. The third style we call stability. They're great at conveying empathy and warmth. They like a relaxed environment and they're relational in nature. Their senses are a big part of their learning style and they love for you to provide instructions for them to follow. The last style we call information. They're great at providing facts and details. They value transparency and need things to be quite tangible and practical. So when advising them, provide background research. So now we understand the 4 styles of communication. Let's get acquainted with a new prospect called Joshua Connor. Joshua's keen to see you for advice on a recently received inheritance. Joshua's completed the Communication DNA URL link you emailed him, and you are now reviewing his reports as you prepare for the meeting. Let's take a look at Joshua's Communication DNA reports. Joshua's primary style is information. So we know from this that he's going to be good at providing specifics and details for the advice process, and we'll expect the same from you. He might even bring his own analysis, so be prepared. Make sure when you're communicating with Joshua that you're careful to provide facts and not stories. Be very specific rather than being too general. Be as transparent as you can, as that's a sign of trust for him. In your conversations, make sure your advice is very tangible and directly meets his needs. As you're going through the advice process, provide him with research before he asks. He'll feel like he's on the same page as you. Remember to communicate with him on his style, as it may be different from yours. The advice process is actually all about him. Communication DNA goes one step further and provides a customised meeting guide for each client and gives you tips for engaging and interacting with each of your clients. Why would you put in the effort into engaging with your clients, you may ask? Well, research says an engaged client will provide you with 2 really good referrals every year. Why don't you do a quick calculation on the extra revenue you would receive if your existing client base provided you with 2 referrals in the next year? You'll be staggered at the opportunity that awaits you. Engage your clients in the communication style and they will provide the future growth of your business. In the next video, we're going to be exploring at a deeper level Joshua Connor's financial personality. This will enable you to provide tailored advice and meet the best interests duty of care. Until then.